Hello everyone, this is Joker, or Commander Omega if you will, and welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing another overview of my sister's army. Again, these are not all my models, but this is a 2000 points army that I will be using on the next tournament that I will be playing at. It's not completely how I wanted to build the army, mostly due because the fortification of our army is still not out yet, the Battle Sanctum. And bringing a proxy sadly was not allowed because they said simply we are not sure about the dimensions, and frankly, even though it's really easy to mathematically go to the right dimensions, not a bad argument, because even mathematically you can be wrong. Alright, that out of the way. This is my current 2K army. It will most likely feature a few changes in the not so far future, depending on how it goes on the next tournament. As always, my Celestine, although I call her differently, Andraste, will be the warlord of my army. Especially now with the new warlord traits, where she generates an extra miracle die, which is really great though. With her I have obviously leadership support. That is a Canoness with bolt pistol that I can switch out for a relic. And I use my homemade Eviscerator, so as a Blessed Blade. And next to her, another Canoness. It's not really obvious, but she has the Rod of Office because she has a bolt gun and a power sword. Then a Dialogus, and of course Celestine does not go without her help. One banner, Imagifier, one apothecary, another Imagifier, and the third Imagifier. I think it might actually be noted I will be playing as the Valor's Heart. It's one of the two that I like the most in the way I play, especially since I play with a lot of infantry. And I have to say my squads are not the smallest, but they are not maximum sized as well. Going about this side, and one of the units that I am not fully sure of for different reasons, the Seraphim. I got two squads of them, both are identical in weapon loadouts, 5 ladies, 2 with a pair of hand flamers, and that's it. As for tactica, they will be going into deep strike in the hope that they can grab some outlying objectives, maybe even grab line breaker if they survive. Sadly, in the last few games, and that's more than 2, last 5 games, they really disappointed me. Hand flamers do not enough damage, not even against toughness 3 models, and I cannot get the Meltas into range. So I either gonna make one big squad out of them, or drop one squad and get the Bastion, the fortification, the Sanctum, Battle Sanctum in there once it hits the stores. Or I am going for another unit of Celestines. This is a squad of 6. On the one hand, I do think it's too small of a size. On the other hand, maybe even too big, because one lucky last cannon shot can wipe them completely off the chart. On the other hand, they really help with keeping the characters safe. They are not characters, so they can be targeted. But yeah, they are basically loadout. The Superior with just a chainsword. They are there to take the hits and shoot with their bolt guns. If I'm gonna ditch one of the Seraphim squads, I probably will add more to this squad. At least 2 Stormbolters. More shots, always better. Then behind them I have 2 more fast tech squads, because I'm running the big battalion. Those are 2 squads of 8 Dominions, with each squad 4 Stormbolters and a chainsword on the Superior. And then let's go to the troop choices. I got one standing over here just for the show. A 5-lady squad and not a 5-lady squad. Their loadouts are identical. Superior with chainsword, a Stormbolter and a Heavy Bolter. They are mainly there to hide and be engineers if needed. Or, well, can I do that with other squads as well if needed, but yeah. Backfield objective grabbing and stuff like that. Then 2 more troop squads. Each of them are 9 ladies strong. These 2 have a similar loadout of each other, meaning a Simulacrum Imperialis, a Flamer, a Melta Gun, and a Chainsword and a Combi Melta on the Superior. And on the other side, almost identical to the previous 2. Again, 2 squads of ladies of 9, Sanctum Imperialis, but instead of a Combi Melta, they have a Combi Flamer. That's partially due to points, but their loadouts are based on the Holy Trinity and to maximize shots and opportunity. That's why they are not completely, how you call it, specialized, as far as a troop squad can be specialized. They are more like jack of all trades, but then I go for the full on quote of that. Jack of trades, master of none is often better than master of one. And then to finish it off, sort of, my 3 heavy sports. These are my exorcists, and I used the strength 8 shots on them. Big missiles, big strength. I do need to add a heavy bolter on there. I will be doing that the next day. They are almost finished. I used the heavy bolters from the guard heavy weapon team and cut them up so that they can go on the small turret thingy. No idea how it's called. I don't mean the hatch, but the thing next to the hatch. So yeah, this is my army. 6 troop choices, 2 small, 4 9 ladies strong with a lot of special weapons, 2 Seraphim squad with hand flamers, 2 Dominions with Stormbolters, Celestine squads, Celestine herself with her bodyguard, 2 Canonesses, 3 banners, I mean emissifiers, sorry, I keep on mispronouncing them, and Dialogus, and an Hospitaller. I keep calling her an apothecary. Same basic difference, but yeah, major difference. Anyway, there are some obvious tactica that you can deploy with this. That is the reason why I have 3 emissifiers, so that I can spread out the bubbles. That all depends also on my enemy. Basically, one banner goes along with the Celestians, so that they have bodyguards going for the extra bubbles to make the bubble bigger. Fire the relic and giving her the tail of 2 tails if needed, and hero in the making, so he also gets the bubble of additional invulnerable save, which basically with Celestine can make a blob of 4+ invulnerable save, ignoring AP2 shots and walking down the field with 4 squads of 9 ladies. Good luck taking that out quickly, especially with an apothecary next to it to restore maybe the character or the squad a little bit. Not sure if the apothecary is that a big of an impact, but it's still not bad. Yes, my army has for ITC a lot of characters. That's not really handy for the side mission, secondary missions. Big game hunter, I got 3, so they cannot maximize that. I got a lot of different types, so for ITC this might not be the most tricky army to gun down, but it's still not easy to shoot them down with the ignores AP2, the potential 4+ invulnerable save. Yeah, you really need to rain down the hail to get these ladies down. Yeah, this is basically also the basic tactics. The exorcists, they will be standing still with one of the banners. And probably the dialogus over there always helps for the miracle die, because that's basically a main point where you want to have the plus or minus. So yeah, my 2K army for now. It will change slightly, just don't know how. Because, like I said, I am not convinced of the Seraphim. I do want to keep one squad in there, even if it is just for a cheap fast attack choice. I might want to up the strength of certain squads, or get more, or get the... Wow, I keep on forgetting the name of the model that's not out yet, and that is our fortification. The Battle Sanctum. Yes, there it is. Sorry for the stuttering. I really wonder what ITC will do with the rules of it, because as it stands now, ruins are all line of sight blocking for the first floor. And as I see the picture, the first floor is open with a lot of windows to watch through. So giving a lot of line of sight while still giving cover. However, it's not a ruin. So according to the ITC rules, it's still open. If they change it, it will be closed. I played a few games now with this in both the regular missions, Maelstrom and ITC. It's an army that has a lot of potential. Obviously, it can be much better. And yeah, when you face down one of the best armies on the grid of the ITC, looking at US Space Marines, Iron Hands, I believe, are the worst. I probably won't win against them. Not on missions, not on tactics, because that army is just sick in ITC. But I'm not a meta chaser. I play armies that I like. I wish I could do more or better so I can leave the exorcist out and go full infantry. Sadly, that's not an option. So I still have my 3 exorcists. I love the models anyway. I do love the new exorcists as well, and they will be added, at least one of them, later on. But as it is not really needed right now, it's a low priority. So yeah, that was it for today. A quick overview of my army with some tactic minoris. I mean, what else can I say about the tactics? The main squads will be standing on the front, so I can make best use of their scout move. especially when the banner is close enough with a 9-inch bubble. That has a few advantages though to do that, depending on deployment map and where the enemy has their psyker standing, because with the sacred rites, you're always 24 away when you're setting up, almost always. Because when you move forward, and with the sacred rites, you can really cause some havoc on psychic armies. But you need to be in range for that. And with that tactic, moving forward and just making a little bit of a train to the banner, you are really difficult to take out. And you're getting closer, because remember, with the move, you can also advance. And even if you can't, you're still 6 inches closer, which can bring you within the 24-inch range. Yeah, more tactics. Oh, right, I forget one model. That's a priest. A missionary to be precise, because I actually used 2 detachments for this army. One the brigade for the +12 and one of the the vanguard with the elites, because I had so many elites I could split it up. And I needed a cheap HQ for that. And to have a priest in your army is not bad, especially not with having larger squadrons. I mean, yeah, morale can be a problem, especially when a player focuses and does not kill off your squad, which is good. It can also be really bad, because it saves him shots to kill a few ladies that will run away. Well, luckily I got enough command points to negate that a little bit. But still, it's something to keep in mind. Small squads means a lot of kill points. Large squads means that you can easily be taken out with morale. As I said already and again, this was it for today. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I'm gonna make a small overview again over the army. I'm really proud on how my army has turned out to be. I do like your opinions on it all. But as far as it goes now, this is what I can do with the models I'll have. So there's little room for change in this list, and it's a good list. So thank you all for watching. And leave your comments down below, keep it nice. And see you all next time. Bye bye.